thought since I only got to stream one other day this weekend, it's less than normal, I thought I'd stream at kind of an unusual time here. Now, it's not only to give you some more post content, but also to try out our favorite deck in the brand new Legacy format, just for future reference. Today is February 16th, and yesterday, Oko, Dreadhorde Arcanist, and Arcum's Astrolabe were all banned in Legacy. So, yeah. So hopefully we're going to play against some exciting new decks that people have just dusted off for the first time in a long time. I'm going to start with like the usual list. I'm going to put back the usual surgicals in place of the ballistas they had in the sideboard for the Saturday challenge. Just because I feel like in the new metagame, people bust out like the Reanimator and fast graveyard decks a lot of the time. Not certain how I want to change post, how I want to change the list in the new metagame. We have to see how it plays out. But yeah, I can talk more about what I think the metagame is going to be like later in the stream. And if I'm up for a second league after this, I might be down to play the Stompy version, which I've had a lot of fun playing, trying to tune it as best I can. This is a secondary version where you have to think a lot less. But I do feel like thinking a bit now, so let's play the Reclaimer list. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just pretty standard. Like, most of the cards in this list, especially the main deck, are not metagame dependent at all, so wouldn't think I would cut a lot of the cards there, but we'll see. On the play here, and then we'll get this. Yeah, I'll try this. Put back, I think, a second Once Upon a Time. I'll take Cloudpost then. Hope you draw an untapped mana source. Damn. Well, in that case, let's play the map out and start deploying Cloudpost. They did not shuffle with the Ponder, by the way. Wow. Well, since we get another activation out of Reclaimer, let's get rid of this Bog. Oh, it feels so nice knowing that they're not going to just drop an Oko right here. Such a foreign feeling. Can't believe it. Alright, let's see if this other... probably shouldn't have played that out just there. Well. Wow. Oh, we have 6 mana, which is just enough to activate all 3 of our non-land permanents, which we will be doing. And hopefully we don't get... We probably are going to get Days Undoing here. Even so, I still feel like we're in a good spot. Probably exchange this cavern for a 4th Cloudpost. And then our maps can just get us to, like, Eye. Alright, we're not going to get Days Undoing here, so let's use this. Bring this one for 1. It's probably fine. Okay. I'll search up Eye, end of turn. Yeah, I guess now that I didn't tap my mana right then, I don't have exactly enough mana to Emrakul 2 turns from now. It's still probably fine though. Let's just get Ulamog here, kill Hole Breacher and Hierarch, I guess. Nice. Great matchup to start us off. I'm going to bring in, just treat him like it's Snowco. Bring in the 4 carpets, 4 forces. Got the crops. Probably Bog, Depths, Maze, and Excavator. Welcome to the new legacy, everyone. Hope everybody's excited. I'm sure everybody probably is. I mean, you can expect most of the same from my channel. You know what to expect here. Not sure how I want to tweak the list, though. It might be overdue for some changes. Gonna lead with Carpet next turn. If that happens, then also get Reclaimer down. They did not shuffle with their Ponder last turn. Now, one of my first thoughts was maybe we don't need the 4 Carpet of Flowers in the sideboard, just because they're there mostly for Delver, which I feel like our matchup against whatever the Delver variation of choice is going to be a lot better now. Might still be worth having the 4 full set of carpets, though. Not sure. Counterspell. Interesting. Oh yeah, I have ran Elephant Grass in the past out of the sideboard. It's been a while since I've ran it, but it's not a terrible option. That's good. I think I'm just gonna go for the Greed Sun right here. And it also combos fairly well with Tabernacle also. Giving you kind of like a mana denial plan. I don't know why I didn't crack the map. Oh, I know, I just didn't want to use the Cloudpost. Yeah, there's some reason. Yeah, I feel like they're... So I have to try and figure out what the format, how it's going to evolve from here. I feel like it's probably going to slow down. And we're going to see more, kind of like more fair mid-rangey decks, like Maverick, make a comeback. Which ultimately is probably a bad thing for Post. But I'm fine with it still. Like, I'm just ready for a change in the format. So I feel like we should probably play to expect a slower, more fair metagame. I'm not sure what that entails as far as like deck building goes. Oh, thank you, Lucky Tay 47 for the follow. Hope you're ready for an exciting new world of Legacy. I feel so... Oh, I'm so happy about that. The ban list changes today. Like, it seemed like Oko was pretty much gonna get the axe. Like, that seemed like a foregone conclusion. But then, like, the Astrolabe, that was just, like, the icing on the cake. Thank you, Maxi, for the follow. Oh, I don't know. That's just my guess. It could be the complete opposite. I'm gonna... Yeah, I can't search up Cavern here just yet. So I'll just play this from hand. And I feel like decks had to go faster, like especially combo decks before, had to go faster to try and compete with like Arcanist. Or also just to get under Oko before Oko took over a game. And now without the pressure of those cards, I feel like it'll slow down a bit. That's just my guess though. And like always, I feel like you should never try and predict a metagame. Like, the metagame's just kind of an illusion, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you never know when you're going to face, like, a Wasteland deck, even when, like, Astrolabe was making Wastelands terrible, supposedly. That's why it's good to just, like, master a deck and get really good at that, and make that, like, the consistent part of your game. Yeah, there might be a different, even more Delver decks now than before. What do you think, what do you think will be the most popular build of Delver? Like blue-red now? Grixis? I'm thinking blue-red will probably be the dominant Delver deck. Maybe losing Arcanist was a big hit for blue-red Delver. They still have like Sprite Dragon though, and Young Peasy. Ugh, for price. That sounds miserable. Maybe Grixis Delver though, like Gurmag Angler is a nice like beefy creature for that deck. I mean, you know, there's always going to be a Delver deck. There'll always be a blue control deck. Which maybe that'll revert more back to blue-white Miracles. I just think there's going to be more mid-range fair decks coming. mostly because Oko's gone. And supposedly more Rishadan Port, more Wasteland to go along with that. Which one of my thoughts is to possibly add 1 or 2 like Candelabra of Tawnos back to this deck. Which is generally, well, it's good against Rishadan Port for one thing. But it also enables you to go be more proactive, which I think is what you want against these fair, difficult matchups. I'll try this. We're going colorless. Just say Fiery Islet, or however you pronounce it. Pithing Needle's not that great against burn. Nothing gonna side him out. So I'm probably just gonna play out Glimmerpost these next 2 turns, which will get me to Kozilek. Just hope that's good enough. Unless they play like Sulfuric Vortex right here. You also get a Forest, play Reclaimer. I don't know if that's better than just some life gain and hoping this 10 drop's good enough. It's terrible. It died to like Price of Progress Fire Blast here. There's Price. Just a bolt at this point now. Alright. Yeah, so I think just Force of Vigors and Tabernacle, even though those aren't special. Hey, Newts, thank you for following. Just swap them for Pithing Needles, Bojuka Bog, I think. I'm gonna try and go for like a Dark Depths kill. This is probably fine. The crop rotation, of course, is pretty spectacular in this matchup. Hopefully I can find like a Thespian stage off this once. Forest, Reclaimer. I gotta take another land. Let's take another basic. Perfect. Yeah, I'll just play this stage out. I guess it doesn't really matter. I didn't think too hard about this. Alright. Probably wait one turn and then Force of Vigor the Eidolon. Could just go get a Glimmerpost this turn, gain 2 life with the stage, and then use the crop rotation to get the Dark Depths. I wonder if the extra 2 life is going to be worth it. Maybe not. Maybe I should just get the depths here. Just hold the crop rotation for like a Glacial Chasm when I need to. Yeah, let's just get depths. It's gonna Force of Vigor this now. Actually, maybe I should wait in case they play like a bridge or something. No, I'll just do it now. I'm just gonna probably make this on upkeep or response to them doing something at my end step. Yeah, that's definitely the time to maximize it. This probably will be good enough. Let's see. Unless they play like Karakas here. Oh, it's so slow. As a Dark Depths deck, just so slow. I think this is probably going to be good enough too. I mean, once again, it's slow, but it's close to the Depths combo at least. Match 1 was against, again, some like Snowco. I think it was like the Snow Day kind of list because it had Hole Breachers. I mean, I never got like Days Undoing against it, which is a great matchup for this deck. And hopefully this is fast enough. I have to say, I hope we get to see Goblin Guide, not Swift Spear. Help me get some mana. Maze of Ith, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna play the map out though. Forest. Another forest. Let's see. I might want to just go get reason for a Reclaimer here. So I think just with turn 4, Depths is going to be way too slow. Oh, if I can get to Tabernacle too. Yeah, let's try and get to Tabernacle next turn. But I'm going to search up Reclaimer right here. Discard down the hand size. Oh yeah, this looks good. Good time for Tabernacle. Cloudpost. Crop rotation. The crop rotation is good too. So I'm definitely going to get Tabernacle here. The question is, how do I want to do this as far as lands in hand go? So I think I'm going to play the stage out. Before their turn, crop rotate for a Tabernacle. And then I'll have the Reclaimer activation up still to go get probably just Depths. And probably get rid of the Tabernacle to do that. Is that the best use of this crop rotation right now? That's like the main question. Yeah, I think so. And if I keep one of these, then I can also block and kill it with Reclaimer, which is nice. Well, it did its job. Rift Bolt, okay. Alright, this is great. Let's get Dark Depths. I could also just search up Chasm next turn. Just save the depths for at some point. Let's see, I'll go to 5 next turn. Maybe I can just hold up the depths. Or just hold up the ability to activate Reclaimer. Unless I... And let's not be scared about it. Let's just get the depths out. I would die to 2 bolts then. Alright. The choice has been made. I guess I should probably just hold it and wait for... like a price of progress, do it in response. Go to 5. Yeah, if they have 2 more bolts, then I would just die making the steps right now. Maybe I just don't play around that, though. Nah, you know what? I think I could just be safe about this and go get Chasm. I think I can figure this out from here. And it's probably a safer way to go about this. It's just early morning here for me. So I believe Legacy will become more... like, the format will probably slow down, I would think. Just less, like, combo decks and everything. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but... yeah, I feel like decks don't need to try and get under Oko or Arcanist as much anymore. Well, at all, so... I think they'll actually speed the format, or it'll slow it down. And, like, more mid-range, like, fair decks will become a more typical thing now. Yeah, I might be like going through way too many hoops here, and yeah, I should have just went for it, not been cowardly, but I think we want to try and be safe, as safe as possible with this. See if they kill my Reclaimer now. Yeah, I don't even think we're gonna go for depths now at this point. I mean, we're so close to, I think, Emrakul and all this stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm so happy about that. Okay, so if I just get rid of... I could just hope they don't have Fire Blast plus Bolt. I think I can still be safer about it. Let's see, I'll go to 4 if I keep this around. No, let's just... fuck it. Let's just hope they don't have it. We die to Bolt, Fire Blast. It's good. I knew we should be safe about it. Hey, Gifty. Yeah, you guys, I'm so happy about the changes. Like, Oko I figured would be banned. Like, that seemed like a foregone conclusion. Arcanist, maybe, might have. I'm glad it did. But then I didn't expect Astrolabe to get axed as well. But I was just hoping for as many cards banned as possible. I think that's just give Legacy as fresh of a start as possible. It was like the right thing for them to do. Really excited to see how the format's going to turn out now. Yeah, same here. I was happy that Labe is banned now. So I think the format will... Ultimately, the changes are probably bad for this post deck, to be honest. I feel like Oko is oppressing the Maverick-like decks that prey on this post deck. But it's fine. Like, I would rather just see a fresh new format, even if my deck of choice is weakened slightly. We'll be fine still. This deck is still strong. Oh, it's Ramuth. Hey, what's up, Anthony? I didn't realize you were the one that questioned this. Yeah, I guess it's kind of... It's more of a late night for me at this point. I didn't just wake up at like 1 in the morning. Are you happy about the changes? Yeah, me too. You get to use your Portal 3 Kingdoms lands now, since you're not forced into snow-covered ones. Yeah, it's probably the best thing about Astrolabe getting banned. You can play the basics that we want to, again, without being forced into trying to trick people. I think I'm going to mulligan this, though. Only green spells with no green sources. This is definitely better. Let's put back Prime Time. Another green sun. Jeez. I'd like some more lands here next couple turns. Yeah, I never really bought the argument though that Astrolabe took away the need for duels, because all those decks also played duels. Like Snoko still ran 4 like blue cover duels. And I feel like you just never got the real diversity that with Astrolabe instead of dual lands. I think it's just like all around a great thing that Astrolabe's gone now. I think Arcanist is way too strong too. And I think they needed to take it away, because just removing Oko probably would have made Delver too strong compared to Snoko. I wonder what this is. This might be Esper Vial. I'm still gonna try and search. Hopefully we don't get an opposition agent here. No, I personally just don't want Dryad Arbor in the list. I hate drawing it into hand. And even, like... Yeah, I just can never see myself wanting to Green Sun for Arbor over, like, a Reclaimer and just, like, a turn later. I guess so, Gizlo. It's built. It's at my buddy's house. It's just waiting for the Windows to be installed, which I bought it, but apparently I bought like the wrong thing, because I thought you would just download Windows and then like buy like a registration key, but they physically shipped like Windows on a USB drive to like my house, and it gets here tomorrow. So I think this is probably going to be the last stream ever on this shitty old computer. And I haven't bought Windows in a really long time. Yeah. Yeah, technology is not my strong suit, unfortunately. Am I going to Green Sun again? I think I am. But yeah, Elfkid, the new computer should be here next week. Oh, combo decks? I don't know what the combo decks what'll become of those. Do you think like the combo decks are gonna get faster, or? I mean, we were always weak against Doomsday and Omnitel and Ant and stuff. I think the main thing is the mid-range fair decks are gonna come back and be more difficult. Oh yeah, Starfoot Pile should be pretty good. Oh, I'm so glad we got an activation with this Reclaimer. Gonna Reclaimer away the steps for a Cloudpost. Yeah, 4-color Loam will be difficult for this deck, which I'm sure is gonna make a comeback. Hey, Sibo Kites, nice to see you too. Let's just Karakas bounce this thing. Why not? Yes. Oh man, this couldn't go any better. Yeah, I have no idea how the format, all this is going to end up panning out. Sweet. Let's get a third Cloudpost now this turn. And then just slam Ulamog. I don't even care about this thing. Counter it. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Yeah, let's hold off one more turn then. I don't want to get my Ulamogs countered. Should have just read the card more carefully in the first place. I think we'll be fine though. No, I have no idea about D&T. Oh, this is not threatening at all. Just get Kozilek, I guess. It's either that or Ballista. I guess I can see if this map resolves. And I still have the 13 for Emrakul. Okay. Man, two great matchups so far. Two, like, Snowco control decks. Chase. I guess it does one less damage. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Alright, let's bring all the green cards in. So we side against hard blue control. Yeah, I have no idea what's going to be the premier deck. I mean, anybody that's like good with D&T, I'm sure D&T will be pretty good. And people were still winning with that deck even when it was supposedly bad. I think you should really just find the deck that you enjoy the most or you're best at, and then just play it like regardless of what the meta supposedly is like. Like, that's sort of how I've been with this deck for forever. And I played it like times when it was pretty bad. But I was still able to do like decent with it. But then when the times when it's great, it's like Oh, you just have like this extra advantage over people then. What do I think of this hand? Needs a little bit more lands, but might be worth keeping. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, Skyclave seemed like a great answer to Oko. Okay. Let's play Reclaimer. Did not shuffle. It's unfortunate. Yeah, Punishing Fire. Solan, Sloam. Guess those decks will probably be making a comeback. Portent. Might be getting Terminus. Yeah, Eldrazi possibly. God. Well, let's just make our land drop at least. Just get Cloudpost here. Need some more lands. More lands. Ooh. If they don't fetch here, I'm gonna name Delta. Damn. I'll just say Jace then. Maybe Teferi can be expected. But we saw Jace already. Yeah, let's just play a second one out, I guess. Let's say Teferi with that. Damn. Disenchant. Yes, there we go. It's fine. I'm gonna just hardcast one of these at least. And if that fails, then we'll just see. Counterspell probably. I'll probably pitch prime time for the second one. Just do it now. They're weak, I can sense it. Volcanic. Luster. That's unfortunate. I'm still gonna try the second one though. Should be good enough. Barring something like From the Ashes, or I guess another Back to Basics would be pretty annoying. It's kind of annoying. Let's just get some, at least one more basic forest here. It's like, god damn it. You know there was only like a second one in the deck too. So yeah, second basic. I guess just a Cloudpost at that point. I know, I might as well just get two basics and work my way up to being able to just like hardcast. I don't know, whatever. Keep this in hand. Save it for. I mean, they took themselves off of 3 lands, so this doesn't even seem terrible. More basics, I guess. Start getting Cloudposts. This will be a basic in the meantime, and the Cloudposts later. I mean, I think they're brainstorm locked, so they gotta do extra stuff to try and get out of it. Damn. Oh, I'm very happy about the bans. Just excited for something new, a fresh new format. Yeah, it's not like freaking 5-color decks with back to basics anymore. Thank God. Yeah, I'll hold on to the Cavern still. Whatever I draw first, like a Prime Time, or maybe the Ballista will end up in hand. Rather keep the Cavern back for one of those. You're sad about Arcanist. I'm happy that card is gone. Tired of that card. Tired of losing to it. I drew a Force of Will, but it might just be better to just search up a Prime Time at this point. I'll just try and break out of this. What would you suggest, Bear, with 2 guns? Like Ponder or something? Personally, I think that's crazy to cut a Daze. Yeah, I've heard Daze mentioned before, too. I don't know, I kind of like the gameplay that Daze adds, though. Uh-oh, not my Disenchant. I'm gonna unlock one of their Planeswalkers. This could be bad. Might get Jace locked. We're this close. Counterspell? God. That's pretty good. It's annoying if they hold Breacher, but let's make him uncounterable. Eldrazi. I mean, they have Narset, but it's fine still. What's up, Twibs? Yeah, I know. Just making them have to answer a big creature again. I blew my Cavern of Souls on that too. See if they can answer it. Okay, so they have their Jace now, so I guess I'll probably just Jace bounce this. Which at least I'm not getting like Fate Sealed at that point. I should have just named double Jace. I also should have gotten one more basic forest with like a Prime Time a long time ago. Let's fight through the counters. They had an Narset out. Jace bounces again, and then, let's see. Now they have Counterspell up. Yeah, I think I still just fire this off. I'll wait till they do something. I'll wait till their upkeep in case they have like Force of Vigor also. I know they have a regular counterspell. Fate Sealing me. Put it on the bottom. It's also scary. Might play into it. I mean, I don't have much else going on, so I feel like I want to pressure the Jace right now. Just pressure everything that's still around. Like, in a sense, if I'm just playing this Kozilek every turn now, like, that's kind of a win, and it's on its own. Did not shuffle. Yeah, Mentor's gonna be. That's the better Eldrazi now. So back to basics. I guess just Jace is what I want to kill here. It's either Mentor. Also, Narset was a consideration. Now, as long as we just dodge one more back to basics, should be fine. Oh yeah, Elvish Reclamation. Well, shit. And get another back to basics. I should have killed Narset then. Well. I think I just want to cast this Kozilek still here. Hard cast Force of Will. Yeah. Counterbalance. Doubt it's getting through. From the ashes. Oh shit. Man, this person has all the hate. So what am I getting here? I mean, they don't have the red for it, so just hope they don't have that for long enough. I should just get Chasm here. So close, just killing them. Probably just cast this out now. One more mana. Yeah, I might as well do it now. Had to work for that. Yeah, we still had a game 3. We became more prepared for some more hate. I could probably would have brought the excavator back in. Maybe Bojuka Bog too. Between Mystic Forge and Savines, or however you say it, Reclamation. Maybe I just side out a couple of Reclaimers as well to fit those 2 cards back in. Yeah, that was a lot of hate. It's usually just like back to basics. Usually just one of those kind of things. Not that many. Yeah. Yeah, it's still a 12-12. Still a threat on the board that they need to, like, answer. Yeah, Delver, I guess generally, is pretty oppressive. I thought the Rug Delver with Oko and Arcanist was excessively, like, oppressive. Glad that one's gone. You mean like what decks did Delver push out? I don't have any specific examples. I was just, yeah, I don't know. I really only think about this deck for the most part. You'd have to ask Bear with 2 guns. But I had, like, friends say that too, that Delver probably just, like, keeps other decks from being good at all. Wasteland. I think I'm just gonna get another forest here, as crazy as that sounds. Yeah, I don't think Mind's Twist is all that powerful anymore. I mean, we have that Karn, the blue Urza deck that Mind Twist people like on the first turn anyway. It's like already that. I'm gonna crop rotate when they go to Wasteland this. No Wasteland? Okay. I'm gonna mess that up right there. I didn't really want to tap out entirely and get Wastelanded, but I can still go get a prime time here. Kinda sucks that I can't crop rotation also, but I think if I just get the prime time here, I can work around that. I'm gonna get a Cloudpost and another Glimmerpost. Hopefully this is good enough. I have multiple ways to find Karakas. Plus Ulamog. Feel pretty fine about this spot. Got survival. I do like that card. It's probably too much though. Wasteland a Cloudpost. Crop rotation probably. another wasteland, probably. It's still fine. Let's see if I get Cloudpost, Glimmerpost. Maybe I can get even more Cloudposts. Let's just be safe. Get some life. Just get another Cloudpost then after that. Okay. Yeah, and I also had crop rotation too to hedge against that. So this looks like lands, Maverick, something. I'll probably bring, maybe not Tabernacle, but probably the Forces and the Surgicals. Oh, I know, Panda. Yeah, I'm so happy about the changes today. Ready for like a new, like, fresh format for sure. Yeah, I finally get to retune this list a bit, see some different decks. Yeah, everything is like good about the changes. Yeah, I'm surprised that like even Astrolabe got banned, because I figured Oko would, Arcanist may or may not, but I figured it would probably get banned. Yeah, but anything beyond those two cards just seems like such a gift. Oh, thank you, Panda. Thank you for all your support. Always happy to see you around here. Yeah, top miracles. I don't know if I like this hand here. I think I'm gonna ship it. Like, Needle is great, but it doesn't have anywhere directly to go. Like, we still need a Cloudpost. Yeah, everybody gets to bust out their choice of basic lands now. No, they're not forced into snow-covered ones all the time. I mean, I moved back to just a regular forest a while ago. But I'm not fooling anyone. Just going like forest, Pithing Needle. Oh yeah, what's up, Lynn Chalice? This is more of a late night stream for me. Since I only got one stream in this weekend, the Saturday challenge, kind of wanted to get some leagues in. So I figured I'd do it now. Not too tired. Get a little taste of this new format before I have to start my work week. Is this worth keeping? This might be better than going to 6. I guess put the prime time back if I keep this. I mean, I do want the second green card. Maybe I get it with this Force of Vigor. Maybe I'll put a land back. This Eye of Ugin. Yeah, let's just try. It's kind of risky, this hand. But it has a lot of meaningful stuff, at least. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait and see if I can get one more enchantment out of this Force of Vigor. Guess I'll play my Reclaimer. And we'll see what happens. See if there's like a Sylvan Library or something I can get with this Force of Vigor. Dark Depths. And do I need to hit this now? Might be worth forcing this right now. And they would search something up. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe that's aggressive, but I'm guessing they're gonna get stage probably. Dark Depths, okay. Makes sense. I could take them off of Dark Depths. Kind of thinking of doing that. Surgical the depths out entirely. And then Wasteland with this. Yeah, maybe I don't even need to hit depths just yet. Maybe it'd be better to hit flagstones. Yeah, I think I'll wait on this surgical. Dark Depths. Who knows how many depths they have in the list, though. I mean, they might blow a lot of resources going for depths. I can maybe beat them that way. Bojuka Bog. That's a good draw. Yeah, that also plays well against their depths. So if they set flagstones, I might just surgical that, honestly. I think I probably will. Yeah, I'm gonna get this flagstones. Damn, only one flagstone's left. Well, let me take a screenshot. Blast zone's pretty scary. Wastelands. One more Dark Depths. Meddling Mage. It's annoying. Okay, so it's just lands. Yeah, I'd love a forest here. I'll save some instant. Some way to kill like my Pithing Needle, and they're gonna Wasteland. Kind of looks like what they're thinking about. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, Serpent Dude. Had 8 forces. I would do that if I was a blue player. Do it because you can now. Crop rotation for Blast Zone, I bet. I mean, they would lose their Reclaimer. That'd still be very bad for me, though. Yeah, this looks like Blast Zone. Oh, okay, I see. Make a Dark Depths. Alright, well, we need a green source right now. Or a Karakas or something. Answers that at least. I mean, it's still in a pretty bad spot as it is right now. Should probably make this a copy of their Savannah. Just to give me some more outs. Yeah, I still have to answer this Reclaimer. Allocate, Exploration. It's good. I could draw a Glimmerpost next turn to get this prime time down. Otherwise, I could make this back to a Cloudpost and then just wait for another green source. I know what that's going to name. They have to know it's a prime time here. Okay, that makes sense. Come on, Glimmerpost one time. That's not bad. Let's make this back to a Cloudpost. And Sopai. I mean, Forest is like the most likely thing to draw here, so... Damn. Yeah, so it'd be like a Glimmerpost versus drawing like another green source. Could make this another Maze of Ith too. Make them have to answer that. Maybe that's actually worth doing. And I have one more turn still to figure it out. I mean, I have Pithing Needle naming Wasteland is why he's surviving that. Man. Alright, I think I just hope I draw the right thing now. And screw the maze plan. It's not good. I have to dodge like land drops now too. Or no, they just have it enter the battlefield. Yeah, they could kill me right now. Okay, I don't waste any time. So I do think I want this Ballista back. Everything else seems worthwhile still. It'll just be 61 cards. Got no qualms with that. Nah, I'm not gonna risk this. Not against lands. Kinda sucks too, though. Alright, it's definitely the best of those hands. Let's put back Prime Time and I think a second Reclaimer. Hopefully this next turn I can start to just hold up Reclaimer for defense. Playing this Cloudpost out. Another Wasteland, jeez. Blast Zone, shit. Thank you, that Serpent Dude, for following. Appreciate it. let's... I don't think I can really play around this now, so I think I just need to try and... I'm going to lose my Reclaimer. Eventually to this blast zone. So yeah, let's just hope we can get something big enough off in time. Okay. Shit. It's bad for us. They can play this now and have enough mana to blast zone and wasteland. If I just get a wasteland here, or get a Cloudpost, just eat the wasteland, is that worth doing? Probably not. Ooh, it's not bad. Blackstones, another thing. Yeah, I think we do this. There's Blast Zone. Lose this Reclaimer. And then they're going to Wasteland an upkeep. Definitely crop rotation this. Might as well get another stage back here. Right? Stage or just another Cloudpost? I mean, I'm going to lose this mana anyway, so I feel like I might as well get the stage here. And also have some play against their, like, Dark Depths. Yeah, let's play this, and then... Yeah, hopefully I can just go a turn, and then just green sun for a big prime time next turn. Or possibly even find one off this Once Upon a Time. No, I think I want to go big, go for the win here. It's possible that they Meddling Mage here. Just, they did last game. But this way I can play around a wasteland if I find another, like, either another land or it's Meddling Mage. Alright, see if they name Green Sun. Maybe I could find Primetime and entice them to name it with that. No, I might as well let them name first. Alright. Let's just hope we find a Primetime off this then. I guess an Eldrazi would do also. Yeah, there would be a lot of good things here. Ballista, I would accept. Alright, there's Primetime. Sweet. Bojuka Bog, is that worth getting here? I mean, 3 wastelands plus, I think it probably is, and also Shrinking Reclaimer. Maybe just Bog, Eye. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna kill my Eye now, unfortunately. I feel like I need to get Karakas as like a defense if I get to attack at this Primetime. Okay. Man, it's a grind. Playing for the trophy. And Meddling Mage is super annoying. It's probably like the most annoying hate bear for me. Even more so than Magus of the Moon. Yeah, in the Saturday challenge, excuse me, instead of these 2 surgicals, I was running 2 extra Walking Ballistas in the sideboard. I don't know if that's correct or not. I mean, anything, these are like kind of like the 2 flex spots in the board. I could probably just put whatever there and nothing would feel exactly right, but I guess like a metagame call could be, like these cards could like satisfy whatever you need for whatever the given metagame is calling for. Like I had Ballistas in there just to, as another answer to the Valky creature side. Another thing that we just can rid our memories of forever now. Oh yeah, yeah, that was like the 4th. Other than the 3 banned cards, we also essentially banned Tybalt. Yeah, just only good stuff today. So happy about those changes. I play our the Stompy list of this too. Maybe I'll start Ugin after this. We'll see. Been having a lot of fun with that version. The play here. Let's try it. Forest, awesome. Force of Will, pitching Narset. Hopefully it's another like Miracles type deck. Just gonna play Cloudpost out here. Hopefully they're a control counter heavy deck. And just don't have to worry about land destruction. Of course, they show us an Narset. We've got our Butcher of Truth. Grixis control? That'd be great if it is. Just do this right now. I wonder if Jace, the Mind Sculptor, is still like their win condition. I would imagine so. Even though this is probably just going to get cave commanded, might as well at least name Jace. Make him have that. Pyromancer? I don't know. I guess I'll hold this Bog in hand just for when they probably go to Snapcaster like a K command. Might just say Scalding Tarn if they don't fetch. Aw, damn. No, I think just Jace is probably the most likely thing they could play. And the best thing to Needle. Augury Grave. Yeah, this looks like Grixis control to me. There's something better to name. Hopefully I'll just learn it here. I think just play this Excavator out. If I get himmed, a way to get my lands back. Yeah, that's what I would think. Or if it's like some budget thing, I don't know. I feel like if there was Shadow, they would have been more aggressive at me here. What am I going to discard? I think Ulamog, honestly. Or just Kozilek. And if Kozilek hits the graveyard, I'll just shuffle them both back in. Ooh. I think I'm going to try that. If not now, then on their upkeep. Yeah, I feel like they probably don't have any forces, so I should probably just go for this now. And even if they have to pitch 2 cards, that's fine. I could also just wait, because I don't know if I'd rather get an Eye of Ugin or just another Cloudpost, too. Like, if I end up having to discard, I'd rather get Eye of Ugin and set myself up better for later in the game. Maybe I should have went then, but whatever. Jace, okay. I'm probably going to go do this in response to their brainstorm. Oh, their fate's suing me. Okay. Let's see what they do. Card in the bottom. It's a little bit disappointing because I could have saved this for. I still want to think I want to go for this though. 2 cards in hand. Kind of like this now. Wonder what kind of hate they'll bring in, if anything. Like Blood Moons, possibly. I just want to treat this like Snoko. Let's bring in the carpets and the forces entirely. It's been a long time since I've seen Grixis control, but there's always a really good matchup for Post. See if this map happens. Watch at this. It's gonna Ulamog the Baleful Strix. This is like Kozilek, clean up the rest. Alright. Yeah, they're not as counter heavy as like typical Snowco Emrakuls, I don't believe so, at least. I think I'll keep Boggin. Just take away like Snapcaster Hymns. I should probably leave Excavator in too for that, the purpose of him to Torok. You don't need too many of these forces. Just 2 is fine. That makes sense, 5 forces. Yeah, then just keep Bog, Excavator. It's normally what I wouldn't do in that spot, but yeah, if that many forces, I guess I'll cut the crops. I mean, I don't hate them as like a powerful play, either to bait or to just have something powerful for it's like possible early in the game. This has been a fun league. Just as I expected, the ban list changes. Feels like it's been great. It's probably fine. Like, it's not great, but I think you just need enough stuff. It's gonna be like a battle of attrition here. Nice. Awesome. I guess I could just search up now just to play around like Opposition Agent if they're running that card. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that now. And if they end up having like Wasteland or something, so be it. I feel like there's more likely to be Agent in their deck than probably Wasteland even. And they're probably not going to Blood Moon or Back to Basics based on their own lands. Okay, command, and I discard a card. Just go for a big green sun next turn. Probably take the green sun. It's a little annoying. Still 2 turns away from just casting the prime time. Snapcaster. Or probably Force of Negation, I bet. Yeah, still feel... Oh, green sun. That's a good play. Let's see. I still don't feel like terrible though. Got a lot of good draws over the course of the game. Thank you, Pai Kitsune, for the follow. Kitsune. Like just an expedition map getting us to Eye of Ugin. Be great. Surgical to prime times too. Bet so. I hope they don't Jace next turn. That'd be the worst thing. Yeah, these shock lands are kind of like throwing me off. Yeah, let's try this. Let's do it now, I think. Just take Ulamog, just have the threat ready to go. I should play the fetch land just to have if they Jace, if they Fate Seal. Yeah, it's possible. I think I'm just hitting Baleful. No, he's indestructible. I as well hit some mana. Either I could just take him off of red entirely. Maybe black's more important. Let's take away the red. Yeah, it's true. I also could have taken the creatures too. Force, switching force. Yeah, we'll see if this ends up being greedy or not. I mean, I have this Force of Vigor to kill the Strix. Save some time that way. Yeah, now it just feels stupid hitting those red sources. Oh well. Into Zorak. Alright, it's a race. Now I'll take these colors. Black and red. Yeah, guys, our Ulamog back. Oh wow, my first trophy in like 6 months. So I think I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then I'm gonna try out the Stompy list, which is just faster and less thinking. So if you guys are down, if you want to see some more 12 posts, but a different variation, stick around for like a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Yeah, so thanks for tuning into my stream, everybody. This is the deck I always play, and generally always on the weekends. Normally I don't stream at this time, but I thought I would this week, just because I didn't get to play all that much this past weekend. Yeah, so that was just like the typical list that we won against Grixis Delver with, or not Grixis Delver, Grixis Control. And this is more of like just a brew of mine right now that I'm going to play next, which plays a lot of the same cards, but it plays out entirely like differently. Basically, you're just more straightforward, just throw threats out there, more creature-based. Yeah, we have like Ancient Tomb, Chalice. I'm trying out 4 Cavern of Souls, which it's a land I've always wanted to abuse alongside Cloudpost. I feel like this would be the deck to probably do that. But we're gonna have to see if we ever suffer with getting the color that we need, because I feel like that could be a problem. I can play this list like faster too. Yeah, I was about to say, I think this Otaba is usually an Allurin player. Let's just, yeah, let's actually start with 2 Spyglass. This is like our Pithing Needle, our Wasteland answer. So we need a 2-mana one since we played Chalice. If I see that they're Allurin, I'll probably name Cavern Harpy. could also say Verdant Catacombs and take them off of black for the time being. Maybe that would probably be better. Yeah, let's try that. And just start dropping Cloudpost next turn. Damn. Force, pitching force. Alright, probably just dead now. Turn off auto yields, turn off auto yields. It's just infinite here. I would imagine so. I'm gonna at least cast my Rejuvenator. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Not tell them that I know how it works. I think I'm probably just dead, so... feel no shame in just conceding right there. Alright, I think I want Mindbreak Trap, Force of Vigor, maybe Tabernacle. Probably Ballistas too. Yeah, definitely Ballistas. This is the thing with this deck, it's just like, since everything is so like critical, or just, that's all pretty much part of like the main game plan of the deck. There's not really all that much of like to the sideboarding plans. And I'm going to keep all the green cards in for Force of Vigor. I don't think Chalice is all that great. I mean, maybe it still is. I guess it's got the Golos at least. They don't really seem like a Glacial Chasm deck. And maybe even Spyglass. And it's just there to name Harpy. It's just not even good enough. Just try it like that. Why not? Start with turn 1 Chalice. And probably, if I can get this Ballista down, at least as a 2-2, probably be worth just being able to keep their creatures off the board. Good weapon at that. It's actually... Yeah, let's make this a copy of Tomb. Then next turn I'll probably play Ballista. Yeah, Cavern's kind of awkward here. Kind of what I was afraid of. So I'd like to name Giant with it, just to get the green ready for that. Yeah, I probably just will. Alright, since we have that, let's just try and win off this this Ballista then. Change of plans. Probably gonna Abrupt Decay the Chalice. Ballista, okay. I wish I had named Giant. I mean, it wouldn't even be... Wouldn't even have the second green source, but would have been a little bit closer. It's gonna get beat down by these things. Should probably just Force of Vigor these two. Save some time. I should have done it last turn so my Mindbreak Traps were active. Yeah, as pitiful as this feels. Mr. Uro. Get one more draw step. Could draw my Cascading Cataracts. Pretty certain we're just dead, though. Alright, let's probably just play to one more loss, and then might call it. Man, happy about the main list getting that trophy. It's good to play what you know when everybody else is experimenting. I do feel the urge to experiment a bit myself. It's kind of what this Stompy version, for lack of a better term to call it. I think it has like, I think it could possibly be like a decent Stompy deck, but it's definitely not as good as the regular Reclaimer list. Even though that Cavern, that last game, is not helping us cast the prime time, it still wouldn't have mattered, just because it didn't have our second green source in any way. And maybe I don't need these thought knots in here. Like the original list that I built this list of based off of had summoning traps, which I think thought knots were more important to enabling the summoning traps. And still a decent like amount of type of disruption, and also just like an early threat. So I feel like it does play well with the creature base of this deck. Probably worth trying this, just based off Chalice. Huh. I'm so happy about that, Camille. You have no idea. Which, I mean, I guess everybody was pretty happy about it. But, yeah, no more Arcanist either. Which I can never answer, being mono green. Like, ultimately, I think the meta is going to end up being worse for 12 post. Honestly. The changes in the meta after Oko being banned and everything else. But I'm still just ready for the change. Like, we'll be fine still as a deck. Just not having to deal with Oko again. This is such a blessing. I don't know, like, what I would change with the regular list thus far. Just since most of, like, the main deck stuff is, pretty important for the deck as a whole. So, like, I'm not about to cut, like, Pithing Needles or something like that. And possibly like the Carpet of Flowers in the board. Cut back on them now. I don't know. It might still be worth playing. They're just there mainly to help the Delver matchup, which should definitely not be as bad anymore. I'm gonna try and Spyglass Vial here. But yeah, we'll have to see how the new metagame shakes out. Cloud Treader. Alright. I think Chalice on 2 wouldn't even be that terrible, but they do have Cavern of Souls, so yeah, we're probably gonna side out Chalices for sure. And Slivers. And it's just been a fun couple of leagues. Just not having to deal with like Snowco and Rug Delver anymore. People just busting out the brews. You gotta love it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take the Ancient Tomb damage. Just a Chalice on 2. I have to Glacial Chasm at this point. Yeah, looks like it. And they probably have Wasteland. I know the last Daniel Nunes Sliver deck had Wastelands. But I can't play around that at this point. Yeah. People reaching out, trying new things. Glacial Chasm stops the Ancient Tomb damage, which is why I kept that around. Is that better? No, I think I want to play this off Cavern. What are the chances they have Force of Will? This blue card. Alright, yeah, let's just hope they don't have Force after this. And this probably works out better anyway, because then we don't have to get rid of the Chasm next turn. Probably go get Karakas with this. I'm just searching up Cataracts and just hoping we like spike like an Emrakul or something. We can actually get used to this 2 mana upkeep if we use this Cataracts right here. Come on. Damn. Cloudpost, Vesuva. Spyglass. Well, it was worth the shot. I was thinking there's some way maybe I could get Vesuva to copy the Chasm again. Maybe there was some sequence over the course of that game, but yeah, I don't know. I like to play loose with this list. Yeah, we're gonna cut Chalice, I think we were saying. Maybe Force of Vigor, just to hit the Ether Vials. Yeah, let's do it like that. I could have copied, but being at 2 life, I feel like you need to be at 3 to like be able to keep the Chasm going at that point. Just being at like 1 wouldn't have helped me. Or being at 2, I should say. But yeah, maybe if I had sequenced it differently way earlier in the game, could have gotten there. It's alright. Says a couple 3rd turn Golos, or Golos 3rd turn, and then 1 the turn after too. Yeah, let's just get this out here now. What are we getting with this Golos? Karakas, I think. It's probably worthwhile. Especially considering we have this cavern to make them uncounterable. I could just hope they don't have Force of Will, but yeah, just make it uncounterable, especially considering we have 2 of these. And eventually we'll get Tabernacle with it too. Just let them play out a couple more slivers from hand before we do that. Probably actually going to go get Tabernacle this next turn. Hopefully I just don't die before that. I might as well swing at them. Why not? God, Moto is so laggy. I just need to restart it, but I might be nearing the end of my stream here pretty soon. And this is fun, but this probably isn't. It has a lot of land. He says that. So let's see. It's not bad. Probably gonna look for like a prime time or some sort of threat off this Once Upon a Time. Ooh. I wish I had some answer for that. Either Force or Spyglass. I took the Spyglasses out though, right? No, the Chalices. Is Prime Time just better than another Cloudpost here? Probably. Yeah, I think I need something to work towards. I'm just gonna hope we found like a Rejuvenator at some point there too. Yeah, I know. Just don't know what to expect these days. Ooh, I think I just played that and then just prime time next turn. Yeah. Oh, this Tabernacle is going to be so good. Damn. If I live, that is. And yeah, they might be able to just dump enough Slither Lords on me and kill me. Looks like it. Damn, well played. I'm not mad. Played a pretty, playing the lesser variant of 12 Posts. Anybody streaming Legacy currently that can raid at this hour? I think I'm going to call it there, the 3-hour mark. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun exploring this new Legacy format. Oh, True Hero. Yeah, it's a great True Hero. But I'm going to send you to, Is That True Hero? The Death Shadow Expert. So be sure to check up on my stream next weekend. I should have my, new computer up and running then. But yeah, until then, have a good rest of your week, everyone. Enjoy the Oko-free format now. Oh yeah, Bandit, nice to see you.